Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, to complete our syllabus from the last year, we start with Unit 2, Lesson 2, Accompanied Forces to Motion. It divides into forces originate due to motion and forces cause motion. There are two types of forces originate due to motion: forces of inertia and friction force. Forces cause motion. They are forces inside living system or inside body. Firstly, we start with inertia. When you ride a car beside your father and your father stopped the car suddenly, you found that your body rushed forward. This is due to your body resisted the change in the state of the car from motion to rest. Also, when you ride a bus and the driver starts moving suddenly, you found that your body rushed backward. This is due to your body resisted a change in the state of the bus from rest to motion. This is called inertia. So inertia is a property of an object that has to resist the change of its state of rest or motion at regular speed in a straight line, unless an external force acted on it. For example, the passengers and driver in a moving bus are rushed forward when the bus stops suddenly, because they try to maintain their state of motion, so they force forward. Another example, the passengers and driver in a static bus are rushed back once the bus starts moving forward after it was at rest, because they try to maintain their state of rest, so they force back. Another example, a football player rushes forward and falls on the ground if he is tripped during running, because he tries to maintain his state of motion forward, so if he is tripped, he will be forced forward and falls down. The friction force. Do you remember from the previous years that when the body moves on a surface, there is touching occur between them? This touching called friction. So the friction force, it's the resistant force against motion, originated between the object in motion and the medium touching it. The friction force acted in opposite direction to the motion. So the relation between the friction force and the speed of the object is inverse relation. So as friction force increase, the speed decrease. Benefits of the friction. Friction prevents feet from slipping on roads during walking. Also, it helps in stopping cars' motion due to the friction between the brakes and cars' tires. And it helps in starting cars' motion due to friction between cars' tires and the ground. Also, friction helps in burning of match. Harms of friction. Do you remember from the first term? The mechanical energy changes into heat energy. So friction causes a great loss of mechanical energy, because this energy is changed into heat energy. This heat energy, due to the friction between the parts of the machine, causes stretches to these parts and affect their performance. Also, friction causes erosion of machines' parts and damage them as well. Finally, forces inside living systems. The forces inside the body which causes motion, like heart muscle contraction and relaxation. The contraction and relaxation of heart muscle helps in heart pump the blood all over the organs. And the pulse, or pumping the blood inside the blood vessels, helps blood rise to heart from the lower parts against gravity, from your leg to your heart against the gravity. Also, the liquids transport through pores and the walls of cells from the lower concentration to the higher one, helps water and salts go up from the soil to the plant against gravity. We finished our lesson. Thank you for watching.